On my first day, I can finally see the Eiffel Tower. This is so beautiful. I'm so happy. Decided to go to the Paris Book Festival, so we're basically going to heaven for me, really. And we also wanted to walk around the Eiffel Tower. This is the view I had when I wake up in the morning. So it's a basic Parisian street. We went to the Avenue of the Champs-Élysées and we ate at a fast food because we had to eat quickly. We saw beautiful stores like Louis Vuitton. We went to a nice store with a lot of shoes and I bought a sweater. We walked a lot to get to the Eiffel Tower. My feet were literally on fire. We crossed many streets and many stairs and there were a lot of people. Most of them were tourists, by the way. We went up the Eiffel Tower by elevator and this is the view I had from the second floor and it was amazing. Then we took another elevator to go even higher on the last floor of the Eiffel Tower. This was not scary, but it was beautiful to see all the buildings from that high, and we were raising up in the sky. That was not terrifying. That was a really good sensation. I would do that a million times if I could. Then we had to walk again to go to a famous pastry shop and then to the Lady Diana Memorial. So this is a flame called La Flamme de la Liberté. There are padlocks everywhere and this is for Princess Diana who died in a car crash in the bridge under our feet. To go back home, we walked on the quays of the Seine. We had a great view. I saw the Pantheon that is on the way to the Senate. And now this is the room of the Golden Book in the Senate. This is golden everywhere. This is amazing. Even more beautiful and amazing in the conference room is golden and red with velvet everywhere. Then we went to the hemicycle where the senators meet and debate. With the statues here, they're beautiful. This is me sitting on their armchairs. Of the other side of the conference room, even brighter. Me on the stairs. And this lush in the garden, green and light. Then I went to the Apple store with my uncle that has a problem with his phone case and we waited a lot, like an hour. We were in a big mall and there were rope bridge, so I tried it, it was fun. I decided to take the riverboat to the Louvre, so I saw a lot of things, a lot of monuments. We saw the Alexander III Bridge, which is mentioned in Keep Up Lost City, my favorite book of all time. This is the National Assembly and the Orsay Museum with its two clocks. And then the Louvre, so it's impressively huge. I know that it was the biggest museum of Paris, but I didn't know that was that huge and that beautiful. There was a lot of people everywhere, and this is the pyramid. And here the other side of the museum. It's amazing. Then we went to a big store called the Samaritan. You can consider it as a mall, but I think it was more like a mall in the 19th century. It's very cute and beautiful. There is like only luxury brands now. Expensive things. The weird wigs on the stairs are meant to be a work of art and there is a glass roof. 5 big floors of luxury products and expensive products. We had to see the Notre Dame de Paris Cathedral. It's desolating to see in that way. It's destroyed but under construction. You can hear someone play the violin in the back and this girl was playing I Knew You Were Troubled by Taylor Swift. I still regret not going to see her and talk to her. She did an amazing job covering this song. We went to the Orsay Museum, which was before a train station, and this is now a museum with a lot of sculptures and classical paintings. There was a model of a part of Paris with monuments like the Garnier Opera. It was really fun to walk over it. I did that for like 30 seconds. Then we walked again to leave the Orsay Museum and go to the Garnier Opera. Through the Tuileries Garden to make the route more pleasant and short. The Place Vendôme was on our way. There were jewelry stores everywhere. And then we finally reached the Garnier Opera. Even if we couldn't see the facade because it's under construction, we have seen amazing things. It was golden everywhere with paintings and sculptures, and it's detailed and fastidious everywhere. It's amazing. We walked through the mythical stairs. Look at the ceiling. Look at the lamps. The ceiling again. And the lamps. And the ceiling. I couldn't stop looking at it. This is my favorite room, one of my favorite rooms. Moon Salon. It's bright and silver. My favorite room was the paintings on the ceiling, the most beautiful thing I've seen in my trip to Paris. I was so happy to visit the Opera Garnier because I am a dancer myself. I do ballet, so this was my dream of a little girl because this opera makes dreaming every little dancer. And I was so sad we couldn't see the concert hall with its amazing ceiling painted. The last day in Paris we didn't do anything because we have to pack up all things and take the plane, but it was really fun and amazing, and if I could wish just one thing, it's to go back to Paris because it was one of my best trips I ever had.